Peace in pan-Africanism to all my African brothers and sisters from all around the world. Welcome back to King Setso. I'm your host, Kagiso Hlongwane, is in Jiva Sono, and we're back at it again with another one. And this video I'm about to play you guys is not a pleasant video to watch, but it is necessary to watch these videos to remind ourselves as Africans, not only where we come from, but where we are in this world, and to remind ourselves who our colonizers are, to remind ourselves of the journey that we still need to travel. So without talking too much, let me play. My heart is touched, honestly speaking to you. And I don't normally do videos like this. There's so many videos like this on the internet. You guys see them all the time, but my heart was specifically touched when I watched this video. So I want you guys to watch this video with me before I share my thoughts. Let's watch this video together.
The boy said, "Go back to your home country, you black bitch." White people, some are nice, some are not nice. But today, I was just offended, to be honest. The boy said, "Go back to your home country, you black bitch."
Which boy is that?
I can't say. We're all equal, to be honest. So I don't know why he thinks he's better than everyone.
Wow.
And that black people are different.
Wow.
It's unfair.
Right.
Mom, you probably don't know this, but in the 1800s, black people were slaves. I know it's different now, but like white people are still treating us like we're ants.
Wow. Wow.
It's unfair, to be honest. Especially because that's my home country. I wasn't brought up that way. I was brought up to love everyone.
Right.
Okay? All I want is love, really. Although I don't even know what's in him. I don't know what he was thinking. Because in my school,
Right.
guys, I mostly get the blame for anything, no matter if someone does something to me first.
What?
All I'm saying is, white people need to change. And my mom and dad didn't bring me up that way. Brought me up that way. We're supposed to love all of each other. Even if we're not siblings, even if we're not friends, you can't treat someone else because of their skin color.
Wow.
It's unfair. Okay, what if I treated you that way? Okay, all I can say is that black people get the worst treatment.
And I'm sorry again that, someone made you feel like, it's all right. I love you, Malachi. Someone made you feel like, oh, you're a piece
of shit.
A
piece of
mud
shit
or something. No, you're not. You have your own family and you're loved by your family. Okay? Just remember that.
Whew. And some people ask, King, why is it that you are so passionate about building Paseta? People are asking this question. When our children are going through this, this is a clip this is a recent clip that our children are still going through. I'm saying our children, even if this boy is in the UK. He was born in the UK. He was born in the UK. He knows no other home than UK. But black people will always have the label, the tag of Africa. So the other white children in the UK will always tell them, go back to your home country, you black bitch. That is what they are saying to them. Excuse my language, but that's what the boy said. And the issue with us black people, when I tell you guys, let's formulate, let's produce, let's start our own institutions. This is the reason why. Because you see, it says in the 80s, black people were slaves. This is what the history that they teach our children. They don't teach our children the history of Africa before colonization. How beautiful Africa was living. How there was no discrimination because of skin color or where you come from. Where Ubuntu was reigning supreme. Yes, there was fighting here and there. There will always be that. It's recorded in every nation. You understand what I'm saying? But nobody enslaved people from the north and took them to the south to build a city. Nobody, the things that they will tell you, no, Africans, kings sold slaves. This is the history that was told by our colonizers so that we can believe, no, we were also part of this slave trade. We were in the center of this slave trade, trading slaves. This is what they want you guys to believe. The history that is told by your colonizers, the settlers. People asking, why are we building Paseta? Why are we building Paseta? Our children are being broken emotionally. It's poor queen who recorded this. God bless her, But I'm telling you guys, when your child comes from school and they are saying this, stand up and make sure the next day, if you cannot be there that day, make sure the next day you are in the principal's office and you demand to see the parents of these children, and this child must apologize and record everything. Because we will see where this manners, that attitude comes from. White people teach their children that black people are nothing. Listen to this boy. He says, I was not raised up like that. I was taught to respect everyone despite their skin color. This is what we teach Africans, because we've got a hope, a sickness that, our colonizers will somehow turn around magically after 1994, and we will sing Kumbaya, and we'll have the Rainbow Nation, we'll have the multi-party, multiracial rubbish. That is what we believe in, and we teach that nonsense to our children. And our children get shocked and heartbroken when they meet children of other races, whether it's Chinese, whether it's European, whether it's the Dutch, whatever. They realize, no man, these people are treating me differently. People are asking, why, King, are you asking people to donate 50 rand to build a school? This is why. This is exactly why we are building the school. We wanted our children, when they come out of that school, they know the history of Africa properly. Proper history, not this history that was told by your colonizers. There are books, there are writers that have written the history of Africa properly. Properly. From our people to our people. Not from their people to our people. And this is not racism. This is what we call pan-Africanism. Being pro-black. Being deliberate with what you give, what you spoon feed to our children. Cannot take our children and put them in a white educational system and expect them, when they grow up and they are old, they will one day miraculously become pan-Africanists and change the situation in our townships and our villages. It's not possible. All they will inspire to is to become workers, buy Golf 7, buy nice cars, marry and die. They will not do anything for the next generation. Look at us. If you are born in the 80s, 90s, and the 2000s, what have we done for the next generation? We can talk about this, the youth of that were born in the 60s and the 40s. They were the ones that were fighting in June 16, 1976. They were the ones that were fighting. We can speak about the youth of Solomon Mahlangu. We can speak about the youth of Nelson Mandela. What did we do? Our youth, Tina, all we will say is that we opened a YouTube account. I was very famous on TikTok. And listen, what did you do on TikTok? what did you do on YouTube? No, I was preaching pan-Africanism and I woke up so many black people to black consciousness. Okay, then after the psychological chains were broken, then what did you do? Do you understand what I'm saying to you guys? After we are all liberated in our minds, and we are all woken to this black consciousness spirit, then what? Then what? If you are not going to build institutions, if you are not going to form organizations, if you are not going to build buildings, if you are not going to build streets, if you are not going to build clinics, if you are not going to build schools, if you are not going to build malls by Africans for Africans, then these YouTube platforms that we have are useless, ladies and gentlemen. We are just stuck here so that we can go in the comment section and say, well done, yeah, Cyril Rizila is talking nonsense, Fikile is speaking nonsense. Yes, they are all talking nonsense, but when the next generation asks us, guys, when you guys were young, what did you do? What are we going to say? What are we going to say to the next generation? What is the seed that we are planting so that they can at least water it and eat the fruit? What is the seed that we are planting right now in 2024? Or we are just the complaining generation? And we complain with our marches, we complain with our strikes, we complain on TikTok, on YouTube, on Facebook, but we do nothing. We do absolutely nothing. That's why I will never stop. Listen to me. I will never stop. I will never stop. They can come. They are coming. We know. We are prepared for them. They are coming to stop this school. They've already started, actually. We know what they are trying to do. We see it. And we are saying we will never stop. Only the coffin will stop us. And we're building many soldiers that when we die, there will be 10,000 more. They will have to kill the whole country. Because we are now unapologetic about our pan-Africanist stance. So please, I'm asking you, send your money directly to the account of Paseta. Please, the account is there on the screen. Send your 50 rand. We just need 10,000 believers, pan-Africanist believers into the school to send 50 rand. That's all we are asking you. The Afrikaner, they do it with their organizations. The Indians, they do it with their business. The Chinese, they do it with their business. Let's do it for Africans. Let's have something to be proud of. Something to point that is tangible. To say, we have built this. Send your 50 rand. Thank you so much for everyone who has already sent their 50 rand, 100 rand, 200 rands, 300, 550, and their 1,000. Thank you so much. You guys are over exceeding what we asked. We understand that the economy is tough. But if 10,000 of us can just stand up and contribute 50 rand, just a mere 50 rand, those who are working, not those who are not working. Those who are not working is fine, my brother and sister. It's okay. Just support this channel and share these videos on your social media platforms. That's all. That will be enough. Maybe it will touch someone that will contribute a 50 rand if you don't have yourself. Oh, this video broke my heart. Let's build Paseta. Let's build Paseta. Until we meet next time, don't forget to pray. After you pray, stand up, African child. Do your best so that God can do the rest. Peace in pan-Africanism. I salute.